Guys, it's Will. I'm going to make tofu scramble, and I've done this recipe before, but this time I've got this tofu scramble spice mix from Fresh Jack's. The nice thing with this, it's organic, and it's got a whole bunch of things in it, and like for example, the Indian black salt is going to make it taste like eggs, and it's got nutritional yeast, organic onion, organic garlic, organic paprika, and organic turmeric. So normally I just use turmeric to get that yellow, and then if you have black salt, you can use that, but this is kind of nice because it's all mixed in. And so we're going to use 3 tablespoons of this. So I've got a bowl of, this is 1 package of tofu I drain and I crumble it up. I just like it crumbled. You can leave chunks if you want. I've got 1 chopped onion, and I'm going to use like a cup or so of this chopped kale. I normally put in bell pepper. If you like mushrooms, you can chop up mushrooms as well. There's so many things you could throw in here, spinach and stuff like that. But so let's just get started, okay? So here's the typical thing that I do. I fry onion, but the trick is to do it dry, and then that brings out the sugars, the caramelization. So I'll let these fry and get a little bit brown, then I'll add some water, and that'll bring out the sugars. So you'll see that in a second. So once you see the onions browning a bit, you can, if you want, you can put it, at this point usually where I put a bit of water in. And you can start to add like green pepper, red pepper, mushrooms and stuff like that. You probably want to soften these a bit more before you add the tofu. And you just put a little bit of water in there so it doesn't burn too much and stick. And I like to add a little bit here and there over time. So once the onions are brown and looking good, you can add in the other stuff. So like I said, other veggies, but since I don't have really anything else except for the kale, I'm going to dump in the tofu here. As I mentioned, I kind of crumbled it up as best, and if there's any pieces still, I kind of try to mash them down. But and of course, if you want that yellow eggy taste and flavor and the color, you need to add the tofu scramble mix, so we're going to do that next, and also the kale. So you can throw in about a cup. I'm just going to eyeball the kale. Just throw in a whole bunch here, something like that. And I use kale that's frozen. You're generally just heating up the tofu and the kale anyways, for the most part. And then we're going to add the tofu scramble mix from Fresh Jack's next. So Fresh Jack's suggests 3 tablespoons of the spice, but I'm going to eyeball it as well after I add the 3 tablespoons, just to make sure it's got a nice flavor and yellowish color. So here we go. We're heating it up. I added a bit more. Probably around 5 tablespoons of the tofu scramble mix. Now this is great because it has nutritional yeast in it, which I don't usually add to my tofu scramble, which has a bit of a cheesy flavor. Okay guys, well here you go. Isn't that beautiful? And it's really tasty. I think this is better than the one I used to make because the Fresh Jack spice, like I've got the, they have the nutritional yeast in there and everything, but the organic ingredients are so tasty. So you can obviously put ketchup on this, or I like to chop up fresh tomatoes as well. And you can throw it in a burrito if you want to chop up, cook up some potatoes, hash browns and stuff, and black beans, and throw that in a wheat tortilla, make a burrito. So here's some of the spices that I have from Fresh Jack. This is the tofu scramble. This is an Italian spice. These are all organic, and there's no salt in this. And it's got, all the spices that you would expect: basil, thyme, oregano, and onion, garlic. So this is great for like Italian type meals. This Thai coconut curry I made, it's amazing as well. It's got the coconut in there. I made like a stir fry with this. Tofu scramble, and then the Grill Master, you can use this in your veggie burgers. So if you want to get a discount on these spices, you can check out a link in the description of the video below, and that'll give you the discount. So check that out. Hey guys, I just wanted to add this to the end of the video. Unfortunately, Kimo passed away on December 23rd, just before Christmas, which is just horrible. And but for 5 months, he had this heart failure, and it was a lot of fluids on his chest, like affecting his breathing. So we did 3 fluid drains. He's on various heart medications. I had special diet for him, and things just kind of progressed to the point where he was just suffering too much. But we were looking at his overall demeanor and his overall behavior to see, what point it made sense to not to let him suffer anymore. So, we're the type that we try to weigh everything. And so anyways, I know some of you guys watched him in the videos, like the grocery hauls and stuff, and it kind of came out of nowhere. He's 11 years old, and we rescued him when he was 2, and he had a lot of, he was really underweight and skin and bones when we got him, so we don't know if there's any damage at that point. He had infections and stuff, but he was totally healthy and fine as far as I knew until July 22nd, just before my 50th birthday as well, which, he started open mouth breathing, and they told us how bad his heart failure was. So it's a sad time, and especially around the holidays, but I'm trying my best to look at the fact that we gave him 9 years of an amazing life. We were both home with him pretty much 24/7, especially the last 5 months, just giving him the meds and taking him to the vet and doing whatever we could do to keep him comfortable. So just having loving parents that are completely dedicated to, palliative care is really important for anybody. So, he was totally spoiled, but it's kind of hard to believe and hard to accept, but we're trying our best, and, that's part of life, but it's really sad. So thanks again for all your support. People that are on Instagram, like you guys, and some of you on Facebook are aware of this scenario. And I did a video a little while back, but I was really hoping that, we could sort of manage this, but it just got worse and worse. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon.